It's game time, people. It's game time. Welcome, everybody. It's Fan Doosra with me, Tommy Sandhu, and the Bharat Army, brought to you by Rario. Go to rario.com and get yourself an NFT. No free Teplers. That's a rule of life, but that's not what NFT stands for. Not no free Teplers. Nice, fresh Teplers might be being served up right now. That's also not what NFT stands for. It's a non-fungible token, and it's your chance to own a little slice of cricketing history, a little moment in the great game that we love so much. This is the hot new thing. If you haven't got down with an NFT just yet, you've got to do it. All you've got to do is go to rario.com and get this. This is what we're doing on this show at Fan Doosra and with the Bharat Army. If you go to rario.com today and register your details now, it takes about 60 seconds. Doesn't cost anything. No payment details, nothing, right? If you just go register your email, make up a username, and get into the Rario family, we're going to give everybody a free NFT. That's right. Free NFTs. Free NFTs. That's what we love. We love freeness. It's our favorite word, free. Boys, can you all say free all together, please?
Free.
Set yourself free. Get yourself a free NFT by going to rario.com today. Hey, it'd be nice. Own a little slice of cricketing history. You can do that with just 60 seconds, bit of ungli action. That's all you got to do. 60 seconds. Ungli. Done. You got a free NFT. Go to rario.com and do that right now. But in the meantime, we look ahead to this match. It's the 8th game in this wonderful season of ours today. And it is, of course, with Punjab, represented by Anmol and Clinton, versus KKR, represented by Gaurav and Vanch here. We're here to create a show for the fans, by the fans. We're going to talk about the things that the fans are talking about. And the first thing that comes to my mind is these two teams were our finalist teams of 2014. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting nods. Good. You guys are the pros at this stuff. That was 7 years ago, right? 7 years, a long time. I mean, look, Punjab, you've got a different name from 7 years ago compared to what you are now. And they say that the human body regenerates its cells every 7 years. All your cells die off every 7 years. You literally become a new person. Punjab, are you a new team now, Clinton, versus what you were 7 years ago?
Of course, Tommy, and it goes without saying that this current team of ours, which we've built up from scratch in this mega auction, is somewhat similar to the team we had in 2014. I mean, 2014 was when we were at our best and we reached the finals and were unfortunate to miss out. And also, Tommy, the 2014 final is more remembered for Punjab losing rather than KKR winning. Okay, so that is what I look at it from that point of view. And yeah, if you go by the team that we have presently, I think everyone, even the biggest critics, would agree that Punjab have assembled a really good squad and are going to give teams a run for their money. So really looking forward and very enthusiastic about Punjab's
okay.
going forward.
Allow me to recreate what I just saw when you said that the 2014 final was more renowned for Punjab losing. This is what Vanch did. Let's have an action replay. That's what he did. Vanch, what is he wrong to say that? What happened in 2014?
Of course he is. I mean, yes, I do agree that Vridhiman Saha played an amazing knock. He scored 100, but then it takes a lot to chase in finals, and KKR seemed to know the art of it. We chased a big total in 2012, in 2014 as well, against a very good bowling lineup of the Kings 11 Punjab back then. So I disagree with what Clinton said, but yes, we have a knack of scoring and chasing down totals, big totals in finals. So I absolutely disagree with him there.
Okay, a solid squad. Okay. We like to talk a little bit about the past because Rario.com are, of course, all about owning moments in the past. Just whilst we're talking about it, aside from that 2014 head-to-head, what stands out in your mind, Anmol, when you think about the times that these two teams have gone up against each other?
Yeah, I remember one match in back then in 2018 when there was a rain disrupted the match in 2018. Then Chris Gayle and KR Rahul played a match-winning knock for back then Kings 11 Punjab, and they were all guns blazing, and that was the match I remember after 2014 final.
Okay, right. He remembers that one distinctly. It stands out in his memory bank. Gaurav, I know you're like a library of previous games. What game? Go through your little filing system. What game stands out when you think of Punjab versus KKR?
Yeah, apart from 2014 final, now as just now Anmol said, 2018, they needed Gale and the big names. We just needed Sunil Narayan in 2018 to smash them. Just Sunil Narayan opening. We scored 232 that time. Just with Sunil Narayan scoring 74. And Javon Searles, who I don't know many people know him, he smashed the Punjab bowlers towards the end. So we
Yeah.
just needed Sunil Narayan. We don't want the huge names like Gale or Rahul or whatever it is. We just need Sunil Narayan.
That's all you need. That's all you need. One Narayan will do. That's it. Let's have a look at how they stack up actually in their head-to-heads. We've got the stats here in all the times they've gone up against each other. Look at that. It's 19-10. I mean, that's significant. That's a KKR dominance there. But however, in the last 5 meetings, it's only 3-2. I'm just saying it's a lot closer of recent. Is that relevant? Is that a relevant bit of information there, Clinton? Is that because those wins were notched up by KKR in an early days against Punjab? It's a different Punjab now?
Well, absolutely. Most of those wins were. I remember when Gautam Gambhir was leading the team, and KKR was looked at one franchise wherein Punjab would struggle to beat. But if you look at the recent records of, I mean, the last 3 years, Punjab have done considerably well against KKR. Even if you look at the 2020 and 2021 season, 2020 we bottled a game which we should have easily won when Prabh Simran Singh was at the receiving end for playing a slow knock. Then 2021 as well, we had the better of them when Shah Rukh Khan hit that six to clinch the match. So our recent stats against KKR, though the numbers won't reflect in respect of the amount of wins, but the performance that we put forward against KKR was one to stand out, and it will be nothing different today.
Okay, that's what he's saying. And we've seen some surprise results in the games so far, actually as well. So this is an interesting time and an interesting season already. It's great to have the league back in India as well. And in fact, let's bring it up to date with what's going on right now. Second game for Punjab, of course, a win against RCB in your first match. The RCB got a decent score. I think it was 205. They got up to. That's a decent score to chase, but Punjab had it. Virat got 41 in that game off 29 balls. Dhawan got himself 43 off of 29. A better play than the mighty Virat Kohli that day, Anmol. What have you seen from your side in that opening game? Anmol. Can you hear me? Anmol? Release the animal in you. Is he gonna come out? Okay, maybe I might be having some sound issues, Anmol. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can give us a little wave. Are you back, Anmol? Okay. We're gonna Clinton, let me ask you then. Clinton?
Yes.
Right. What did you make of the Punjab in that first game?
Well, it was something that you could actually see the intent, the confidence, the positivity that we lacked in the 2021 and the 2020 season. It seemed as if there was a new energy, and they really wanted to win. Okay, so even after Mayank Agarwal and Shikhar Dhawan got out, the middle order, which was a big issue of concern for us in all these years, stood up, and each and every person, Rajapaksa, Livingston, Odin Smith, all put their hand up and took the opportunity with both hands, and it was a team effort. There was no one single performance that won us the game. It was all the six batsmen along with the bowlers who won us that game. So cricket is being a team sport. All the players need to step up, and that's all the captain would ask for.
Okay, so right, it doesn't come down to one player. Anmol, are you back? Can you hear me? Oh, a little bit. You sound like you're a little bit like a robot. No, maybe you're not a real human being. Maybe you're a machine. I think we've just all learned that today. Anmol is a machine. Is that right? Is that what we're finding out? Are you plugged in? Is there a socket going into your backside right now? I don't know. Is there a wire coming out of your ear? I don't know. Look, he's fiddling with his wires. He's like, oh my God, they're onto me. They've worked out I'm not a real human being. No, Anwar, we haven't got you. All right, we'll come back to you in a minute. I'll come back to you in a minute. Let you have a little reset. Let's go into KKR. 1-1, lost one. What's going on with KKR? Let me ask you, Goro, first of all. What have we seen from them so far? Can we say it's an inconsistency? Is it balance? I know it's very early days, but what are you noticing now, Gaurav?
Yeah, it's still early days to say the balance is not right. But the thing was, the first match we played really well. Like we batted well, we bowled well, we fielded well. In the second match, our bowling was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. On DY Patil, that flat track to bowl RCB, to keep them down, to take it down to the last over, we were very very good. Our bowlers were very good. Batsmen were not. They didn't use their heads. I would say that, because every ball hit, just look the ball, hit the ball strategy didn't work that day. So I was a bit disappointed with our batting at the previous match, which led down to a very low score. And our bowlers did very well to defend that, but we were not able to defend it.
All right. Actually, let's break that down a bit more. Vanch, Umesh Yadav and his bowling, phenomenal, just beautiful, beautiful to watch. And he took some very important scalps, if you want to call it that. What is it about his game that's coming into form? What are you seeing? Let's shine a little light on Umesh.
Well, I just think he's in a good mood, and he's not played a lot of cricket lately for India. He's been in the squad, he's been in the 15, in the playing 15, but he's not actually played those games, and that's what bringing out the best from him, because he wants to play, and you can still see that he's got a lot of cricket left in him. He's bowling at a good pace. The new ball, he's absolutely terrific with the new ball. 2 wickets in each of the games that he's played, and he's making the new ball talk. So that's what you require as a team. You need good pace, you need good swing, and then you need one of those to just come back in or just go out, like they say. And I think Umesh is in a very good frame of mind, and that's what is bringing out the best in him. And we hope that he continues with his form today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like
I
to
just,
add here.
yes, please.
Yeah, with respect to Umesh, actually, I'm not that surprised that he's doing well. Yes, but we are saying why we are surprised, because we didn't see him for the last 2 years properly. Earlier, when he played for KKR for 5 years, he was our second highest wicket taker after Sunil Narayan, because we used to play him in the power play, not at the 10th. So after we released him in 2017, from 2018 to 21, teams have used him in the slog overs where he's not that good. He's a brilliant power play bowler, similar to Ishant Sharma and Deepak Chahar. He's a brilliant power play. So now he's been used brilliantly, like Gautam Gambhir used him earlier. Shreyas Iyer uses him very well.
Yeah. Okay, so he's been put to his best work. Clinton, does their bowling make you nervous? Do you think that's an area of concern that a Punjab side should be watching out for?
Well, not really, because our batting looks really solid, and they seemed unfazed last time against RCB. So, Mayank Agarwal, Shikhar Dhawan, Liam Livingston, all really good international players, and then you have the X factor in Shah Rukh Khan and Odin Smith. I think even if one or two of them get going, I think it's curtains for KKR. So, not really concerned about their bowling.
I'm going to balance it out, and I'm not jumping on the KKR side here, but I mean, when you look at the KKR lineup and Rahane, Rana, both the Ayers, Billings, Narayan, like say Suddy, I mean, it's an all-star lineup that you've got there, Vanch. Okay, so if Clinton's not really phased by Punjab, is there any element of Punjab's game that makes you nervous, Vanch? I think I can probably predict the answer here, but, but is there any part of their game that you could say, actually, this is what a KKR side needs to be saying right now in the dressing room?
If you asked me this question 1 year back, I would say absolutely not. Punjab don't bring out any kind of fear in me. But then after what happened in the last game, I mean, the middle order is quite solid. You can see with the likes of Liam Livingston, even with Rajapaksha playing well, and of course Odain Smith and Shah Rukh Khan, it looks like a formidable middle order. They've got a few big hitters as well, and of course Shikhar Dhawan and Mayank at the top. So I mean, yes, there is an element of fear, but then when you've got Narayan, when you've got Varun in the middle overs, there's I don't think the fear aggravates, but then the spinners will do the job, I think. Livingstone is not a good player of spin. Rajapaksha, you could even say yes, but then Oden Smith is also not a good player of spin. So I think the middle overs are going to be crucial today, especially when Narayan gets in, and of course Varun. So I think middle overs will be the key today.
All right. Anmol, just while we've got you back, tell me about that wonderful partnership with Shikhar Dhawan and Agarwal as well. It's a solid partnership. Vanch has declared that that's the little bit that probably puts a little bit of fear into KKR. You've got to watch out for those two together. What do they like to watch as a fan?
Yeah, that partnership was really well between Shikhar Dhawan and Mayank Agarwal. As some said that we will miss KL Rahul, but Shikhar Dhawan really fell in the shoes of KL, as he's a Mr. Consistent of the IPL. I think that they were both on fire, and they both have the clear mindset to go and aggressively chase the target of 206 that time. And they off to a good start. And after that, you will witness this time also. Sorry, you will witness this time also. The opening pair will get in the strong.
Okay, I'm noticing there's a lot more optimism coming from the Punjab side. Maybe it's from the fact that, maybe previous seasons haven't gone as well. This looks like a solid start for them. One game down so far. And who is your Rario player to watch, the Punjab? Who's your standout guy? Anmol.
I think it will be Arshdeep.
Okay.
Arshdeep will be watched.
Tell me why.
Because he has a good he has a good bowling figure against Kolkata at 3 for 32, and he will be he's a left arm pacer and Rario player to watch out for.
Okay, left arm pacer. Clinton, any words to add on Arshdeep? What makes him special?
I think he's one of the most underrated bowlers, and he often is not talked about. If you look at even our last season, he was really really good at the death, and used to nail in 3 out of 4 Yorkers in an over. I mean, for a youngster of what 20 21 years of age to be bowling when the stakes are so high, he's done really 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 well, and he's one of the most underrated guys according to me, and he'll just get better and better every season.
Okay, look out for that one. It's an ever-improving Arshdeep there. What about for KKR then, Gaurav? Who's your Rario player to watch out for?
Yeah, I would say it's Venkatesh Iyer, because he's done well in the past also against the Punjab side last time, and he's the one for the future for India as well, one present in the future, I would say. So for me, it's Venkatesh Iyer today.
A lot of talk around his name. There's a lot of talk about Venkatesh Iyer's name. Vanch, is that unfair? We've been here so many times before where these kind of ones that we all put all the hope in for the future, and even for Team India here. Look, I'm here on behalf of Bharat Army. We just want to see the players that make up Team India, and we know that this league really helps enrich Team India as well. So it's all good in the long run as well, in the bigger picture. But is that an unfair amount of pressure that the nation is now putting on Venkatesh?
I wouldn't say unfair, because we've seen what he's got. He's got that talent, he's got that flair in him, and Indians being so passionate related to cricket, you can obviously sense a lot of pressure on the players as well. But yes, I completely agree with Gaurav there, because he's not been at his best in these past 2 games. But I'm expecting a good show from him today, because he knows the Wankhede pitch now. We played one game at the Wankhede, and I think today he'll be maximizing the power play especially.
Right. I asked this question actually of the guys yesterday as well, meaning the due factor and winning the toss plays such a key role. We haven't seen a team win that's chased yet, so if you don't win the toss, have you lost the game? Is that it? Is it played that much of a factor, Clinton?
Well, looking at the current statistics, yes, but I feel that teams prepare. I mean, they prepare bowling with a wet ball, and they have to take into account the due factor. That is so prevalent in Maharashtra. But yeah, having said that, the batting team would have to, score at least 20 to 30 runs more, just to give themselves that extra cushion. But I mean, if you're playing professional cricket, then all these things are secondary. You just have to go out there and play some good cricket for 40 overs, and then you'll be the winner, irrespective of the due factor or not. That's my opinion.
So effectively, Clinton saying there that the quality will come through. It doesn't matter about the toss. Vanch, would you agree?
Yeah, completely. I agree with him because teams do prepare for this situation as well, but always the preferable situation will be to bat second because of the dew factor, obviously, especially because Wankhede is near the sea, so the dew is a very important factor. And we've seen the likes of MS Dhoni also speak about it highly. And the trend in this IPL has been that only one game, which was at Pune, where the dew factor was absolutely negligible, was actually defended by the Rajasthan Royals. But apart from that, all teams batting second have won. So toss is a massive factor, and I think toss will determine the match today as well.
Okay, right, that's what's going down. Right, here's what you need to do right now. Everybody watching this around the world is go to Rario.com. And when I say you can get a free NFT, we're doing this just for people watching Fan Doosra. We're doing this for all of our family of Bharatami members, of lovers of cricket around the world that watch this show. If you go to Rario.com today, everyone will get a free NFT, a non-fungible token. It's a little way of owning a bit of cricket. Like in the same way people might own memorabilia, signed stuff, a bat, a shirt, something like that. You get to own a digital moment in cricket. And this is how you can get your hands on a free one. Check it out.
It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it.
Simple. Very simple. Ding, ding, ding. There you go. Bells are going off already. It's all happening already. What would be your username, Clinton? What would be your username at Rario.com? Freddie Clintoff. No?
Yeah.
Would you go with that? Freddie Clintoff. Yes. I think I'm going to go with Anmol being release the animal in you, something like that. Vanch will be what's it? Aston Martin Vanquish, because it's a car called the Vanquish. So maybe I'll turn into that. Gorav, Goravenous, like a. I'll turn you into a dinosaur. I think that'll be a good. Yeah, are you feel Gorav? Can we all take a little moment out and say for Gorav? He's not feeling very well today. Can we say please? See, Gorav. Sometimes all the brother needs is a little bit of sympathy. What's the matter, Gorav? Why aren't you feeling well today? What's the problem?
No, I'm good actually, but a little bit of a nasal issue.
Don't worry. Hey, listen, we don't want nothing getting clogged up in KKR's game today as well. So you want you to be free-flowing, no nasal issues or any issues of any kind. Boys, it's that time of the show where we're going to get into a little bit of fighting talk. 30 seconds to go head-to-head. So am I presuming, Vanch, are you going to do the fighting talk on behalf of, of KKR? And who's it going to be, Clinton, Freddie Clintoff, or the animal? Release the animal. It's the animal versus the Vanquish. That's very hard to say. Okay, let's go. Who wants to go first?
I'll go in first.
Okay, Animal. He wants it. Look, he's raring to go. Animal, on behalf of Punjab, take it on KKR. We want to hear your most toughest fighting talk ever. Your 30 seconds, brother, starts now.
KKR is a team which we had the longest and the deepest cut they have given to us in the back 2014. KKR ये बात बस एक आखिरी बात ध्यान रखना, ये पंजाब किंग्स पिछले साल की लस्सी वाली पंजाब किंग्स नहीं है, ये पटियाला पैग वाली पंजाब किंग्स है जो आज धोएगी भी और रुलाएगी भी.
No more lassie action. It's full-on whiskey. This lassie comes with a little kick and a bite. I told you he was the animal. You know, before he had his baby teeth. Now he's got his fangs out. He's got his Janwar teeth. All right, so it's the different Punjab. The lion has roared. It's over to Vanch then to answer back on behalf of KKR. Your 30 seconds, Vanch, starts now.
Well, as usual, I'll get into the stats directly. 19-10 head-to-head, and the leading wicket taker is Sunil Narayan. And it's not over there as well. Andre Russell and of course Umesh Yadav are in the top three leading wicket takers against Punjab as well. Three of the top four are playing today. And of course, you mentioned about 2014, old habits die hard. Tommy, you mentioned about 7 years and Punjab being a new side, but I completely disagree because old habits do die hard, and I think they're going to choke today just as they did last year. And of course, 14 years is what they've been doing. So I'm not really surprised if I'll not really be surprised if KKR pull off an easy win today.
Okay. Easy win for KKR is what Vansh is saying. Old habits die hard. He has got a point because my dad's bald and my granddad's bald and I'm bald. So I'm a new team. I'm a new generation. This old ganja habits die hard. So it does happen. There is a little DNA that carries on. Right. We're in for a great game either way, boys. And I know I want to declare it all as much as we have a bit of fighting talk and we have banter and we throw stats. I want everyone to declare it. We all love each other, really, don't we, boys? There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. We just want to watch great cricket be played in great stadiums with our people playing superbly. So enjoy the game. It's going to be a superb one. It always is. It's Punjab versus KKR. Thanks for watching Fan Doosra. My name is Tommy Sandhu. A massive thank you again to Rario for supporting us on the show. Go to rario.com today, right now. Spend 60 seconds registering your details and your username and get yourself a free NFT. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.